Hey, happy Thursday, North Central friends. It's Ben here, and I wanted to talk real briefly with you about Manos de Cristo. That's right. For you guys who have been a part of our family for a long time, you know that this is one of our most exciting times of the year, one of the big global mission moments that we get involved in as a church. And we're excited for that. So for you who are new to North Central, we want to invite you to participate this year. Manos de Cristo means hands of Christ. It is basically an opportunity for us to bless the families in Nicaragua, where we have missions partners. And I'm going to give more information about how you can help even beyond just the boxes. But let me just tell you real quick what to expect this Sunday and next Sunday as we get the boxes and give you all the info you need to know, okay? Because every year there's little tweaks about when it happens and how it happens. So I just want to make sure you guys are best equipped to bless these families the best you can. So first things first is the boxes will be not delivered. They will be handed out this Sunday and next Sunday, November 5th. In the worship center. So you'll see boxes up against the wall, and after the service you are invited to feel free to go pick up those boxes. First thing I want you to do though is really pray about this. I want you to pray as a family maybe and say, what do you want us to do, Lord? How many boxes? How many kids? Each box is actually a specific child. So these boxes you will get are not just, oh, we're just going to get as many as we can send and there they go and whatever ages we want. That's not how it works. Every box is a specific child requested in a specific village, specific age, things like that. So really pray hard the remaining few days here and say, what do you want us to do, God? How can we bless? So do that first. Then you will go at the end of the service, you will pick up a box. It will look like this. There will be boxes with stickers just like this. This is a 0 to 9 month old girl, okay? They go all the way to teenage age. And you will notice when you look there that some boxes only have 1 or 2 represented and some have 40 or 50. And that's just the reality of the needs they have this year in Nicaragua. So I would invite you to just be open. If you are hoping for a certain age or a certain gender, because maybe that's even the kids you have at home and you show up and those are already gone, be open to the fact that, well, God might be calling your family to bless a different child. So it's still a great thing to do regardless of what you end up with, okay? So you will grab a box, okay? Get one of these. You will take this box or however many you get, and you will find there will be 3 or 4 at each service folks wearing badges like this that say Manos de Cristo, and they will have clipboards like this, all right? So you will find one of the people with a badge and a clipboard. You will fill out your name, an email, preferably an email, because that's the easiest way for me to just contact a bunch of you at once if needed. If you do not have an email address you use, you can put a cell phone number, but I prefer email. That just makes it easier on our end. Honestly, I realize some of you don't check that as much as maybe you did 5-10 years ago. But anyways, and then which boxes, how many, and what ages. So that helps us to see and track a little bit who gets these. Okay, so you do that, then you head home. When you get home, you will need to open the box and look in here. And in each box, you will see, having trouble here, an envelope, okay? This is a recommended donation. It's not necessarily required, but it does help cover costs a little bit, okay? So they recommend $10 donation. You can either put a cash or a check to Oak Hills Church in there, okay? So there's that. There is a...
More great stuff about Manos de Cristo. Help us out today. This weekend, you're going to love making a box for kids in Nicaragua. Thanks for helping us.
Will you get out of here and making my video too long? Oh my gosh. Okay. We have fun here. Hope you enjoyed that. We will also be getting these in here. These are instructions. There's a list of kind of also steps that I'm going through. There are kind of some guidelines on the back that we do ask that you look toward, especially the red no-no list. So please pay attention. These are the gifts and things to put in there that are bad. So don't do that is what I'm saying. Finally, on the end here, once you either decorate the box or wrap the box, up to you. You can decorate with markers, stickers. You can even bring them back brown. It is okay. But some people like to wrap them, with wrapping paper. After you do that, whatever it is on the outside of the box, let me repeat that, on the outside, of the wrapping or decorations. You will need to also, in addition to, leaving this sticker on there, whatever you got, you need to put either boy or girl and check the age. That helps us later when we process, okay? So there's that. The last thing in here, we recommend that families write a note. You're welcome to write a note on your own paper or a Christmas card, whatever, but these are provided for you. And here's just a little hint. These children speak Spanish. So when you write it in English, it might be a little more difficult for them to read them. So while there are translators there when they go on the trip, I recommend either finding it, if you know Spanish yourself, write it in Spanish. If you have a friend, maybe say, hey, I want to say this. How would I say this? Okay, Merry Christmas or God bless you or whatever. You know what? Google Translate actually works pretty well. I've been known to use the Google Translate, so I recommend that. But that's just a great way to bless them, okay? So there's that. Then what? After you have completed the box, you've gotten whatever supplies, gifts you want, you've prayed about it, you have decorated it if that's your wish, you've written a note, you bring the boxes back by November 19th. Now this is different from past years. Normally we're getting the boxes back like now. They've decided to wait a little longer. November 19th, we are going to have a prayer of blessing over the boxes. So we invite you to bring them back whenever you want to the campus by then. So if you get these on Sunday and you bring them back next Sunday, we'll find a place for them and we'll save them for the blessing on the 19th. You can bring them by the office during the week as long as someone's here. Usually someone's here, say 9 to 4, Monday through Thursday. Anything like that is fine. Okay, but the 19th will be a blessing, November 19th, so you only really have a handful of weeks here. For sure, no later than the 26th of November. Okay, so that's the Sunday before Thanksgiving is the blessing, but we need them for sure by the Sunday after Thanksgiving. Okay, so please do your best. If it's easier just to go buy the stuff soon and just bring them back to the church so you don't forget about it, that's awesome. We need them that early because that following week, that last week of November where there's a couple days of December is when we will be processing all 250 boxes. That's right, 250 boxes is what we're asking for. So we need to go through all the boxes that week. We need to make sure they have all the right stuff, remove any items that are on that no-no list. So stuff like that. We need to make sure they're ready to go, okay? All right, so last two things I want to share with you. If you want to help with the processing that week after Thanksgiving, please email me. I'll link my email at the bottom of this video. So please do that. We love having folks help out. So please email me, and that will help it go quicker. And finally, if you actually want to go on the trip will be December 10th through 14th. I have not been on the Manos de Cristo delivery trip. I have been to Nicaragua before, and it's a wonderful experience. It's just a great way to just really be the hands and feet of Christ. It's called Manos de Cristo. And you will just be so blessed by being a blessing to these people there. It's not about us. It's not about what we get out of it at all. That's a nice byproduct. But I know that it'd be a wonderful experience to go. So if you are interested in going, you've been praying about it, also I'm going to have a link to where you can get all the info for that there. If you have kids that want to go, what the rule is if they are 10 or older, they can go as long as a parent goes. If they are 16 or older, they can go by themselves. So I realize we're just getting here where we're only a month and a half or so out from the trip itself, so time is short. But don't let that stop you if you really feel God tugging on your heart, okay? All right, so thanks for sticking through this whole video. It's been a little longer than the ones we've done lately, but please email me with any questions, and we're so pumped that we get to do this thing again this year. All right, see you Sunday.